I'm not in a good position. Find the position. Hey guys, what is up? Hello, my friends. Oh my gosh, I know it's been a while, right? So I wanted to give you guys an update. It is week something. I'm gonna put it right here because I haven't figured it out, but haven't been consistent with videos. This summer has been so super crazy, but I wanted to give you guys an update and let you know how I'm doing, where I stand right now with this weight loss journey, with my health journey, and moving forward, what my plan is. And yeah, we're just gonna get into it and I'll let you guys know everything. So let's go. Alright guys, so if you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm the incredible shrinking Steffi. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel, be part of my journey, and allow me to be a part of yours. This channel is my journey to lose a total of 200 pounds from my highest weight of 374, to be able to conquer food addiction, to figure out the mental stuff that's going up in my head. I have lived with obesity ever since before I can even remember, ever since I was just a little girl. And there's a lot of things that I grew up with, a lot of bad habits that have just become a part of me that I'm trying to break away, those pieces of me that don't belong there. I'm trying to break them away, and that is what my channel is all about. We talk a lot about the truth of a weight loss journey and how hard it is, and really the mental stuff, I started my journey doing dirty keto and intermittent fasting, kind of transitioned into more of a low carber, and made a video recently telling you guys that things were going to be changing up. And yeah, I'm really excited to share with you guys what I'm doing right now, how my summer has been going as far as my weight loss journey, and what's going on. I'm just, there's just so much to share with you because I haven't made a video in so long. So anyway, I'm more of a clean eater, focusing on protein, and yeah, just doing this health thing. Right? And just incorporating exercise, and just things are just kind of changing at this point. So if that interests you, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, I have a support group on Facebook, The Shrinkables. Come join us over there. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram. All of that is down below. All right, guys. So first off, I just want to say I'm sorry for being so inconsistent with my videos. Gosh, this summer has been absolutely insane. I had 2 vacations. I went to Texas, and then we also took a road trip to South Carolina, which was, whoa, long drive, let me just say, from Maine to South Carolina in an RV with kids. Thank God we had an RV though, like couldn't do it in a van. But it was such a great trip. We really loved it there. We went to Sun Outdoors Myrtle Beach, and I actually met one of my subscribers, Angie, down there for the first time, which was so awesome. It's so awesome to be able to connect with you guys and have like a one-on-one, conversation, because I'm talking to the camera all the time, and then just, through comments and stuff, I interact with you guys. So being able to meet face to face with you, Angie, was so super awesome. You are so incredibly sweet. It was just such a pleasure getting to hang out with you that day. So vacations, Texas, South Carolina. Also, I had my twins' birthday party. We also had an end of school year pool party for Ozzy's class, a high school reunion, and things are just so super crazy. It's summer, right? Like we've just got so much going on, and I have the kids with me 24/7. I have the kids with me all the time. It's summer break, so it's really hard for me to film and edit. So that is why I've kind of taken a break. I haven't stressed myself out with it, just because I'm kind of protecting my mental health at the same time. I do get stressed out very easily when I do have the kids home with me all day long, every day. So just kind of been protecting my mental health, and I think that's really important for us to do. But I did not want to go all summer without checking in with you guys. I want to let you guys know how I'm doing, because I am really excited about how things are going, and I'm still figuring things out, but I want to share with you the things that I have figured out already, and the things that I know, and where I'm pretty much heading into. So this obviously isn't going to be the last video that I post this summer. I am going to be checking in with you guys here and there. I'm just not going to be consistent with videos, so just bear with me. Once school starts though, I mean, we're going to get back into the swing of things, and I'm going to be consistent with my videos. I'm going to have so much more time to film and edit and make this a part of my life again, because I'm so passionate about YouTube. I'm so passionate about you guys. I'm so passionate about taking this journey with you, sharing my knowledge and my experience on what's working for me, what's not working for me, and I love just sharing it with you guys and being able to help you and inspire you to become the best, healthiest version of yourself. That is always my goal. So just bear with me, hang in there for a little bit longer, but I will be giving you updates here and there. Right now I am in my car. I just dropped off Riley to her OT appointment. She has been going to occupational therapy because she was diagnosed with ADHD, and so she goes to that every single week. So I figured, hey, why don't I just film a video and give you guys an update while she's in there. Like I said, we just have so much going on. So let's talk about it, okay? All right, so in my last video, I talked about how things were gonna be changing. Now, I was doing keto and low carb for almost 4 years. August 7th will be my 4-year YouTube anniversary. And the first good chunk of it, I was doing dirty keto and intermittent fasting. And then I switched to low carb and intermittent fasting. And then I mentioned that I was going to be changing things up. I did get a comment from someone, so rude, such a rude comment. But she had said that I'm all over the place. First I'm doing keto, then I'm doing intermittent fasting, then I'm doing low carb, and I just keep changing, and I'm like all over the place. That could be further from the truth. Like, this is the first time in my entire journey that I'm actually doing something different, and it scares me. It's overwhelming because I'm so used to doing the same thing that I know works, right? Like, I'm just so used to it. And so when I try something new, it's like, whoa, what am I doing? You know, like, this is just very overwhelming. So that really couldn't be further from the truth. I am not all over the place. This is the first time that I'm actually changing things up. Now, I did go from keto to low carb, but that's pretty much the same thing in my head, you know, just a little less fat is pretty much it. But anyway, I do want to thank those of you who are just so awesome. You know who you are. You know, the ones who just support me and love me through this. And, you know, a lot of you are saying that you want to do this with me. Some of you are going to stick with your keto, stick with your low carb life, but you're still rooting for me. You're still supporting me. And we're all in this together. It doesn't matter how we do this, right? What matters is that we have the support to get through it. And that matters the most. And I just love you guys, and I just want to thank you for being so supportive, and I feel blessed. I feel blessed to be on YouTube, having my channel, and having you guys, so thank you. All right, so changing things up. So I mentioned to you guys that I'm just going to be focusing on protein. I'm going to be eating more. I'm not going to be doing intermittent fasting anymore. Well, I guess sort of intermittent fasting. It's just my eating window is much larger. I usually have my first meal around 10 or 10:30. So technically it is still intermittent fasting, but not like I was doing. Like, I was fasting until 12:30, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, sometimes doing OMAD, 1 meal a day, not eating until 5:30, 6 o'clock. Will not be doing that anymore. And the reason is because I'm done with restriction. I'm done with restricting myself. And while I am definitely not against keto, I'm not against fasting, I'm not against OMAD, I'm not against any of that. It has been a tremendous success for me. When it comes to my addiction, when it comes to the mental part, I reached a point in this journey where I was like, okay, I've been successful with weight loss. I know how to lose weight. You know, if I do keto, if I do low carb, it's gonna take the weight off. That's what I've done my whole entire life. It's just, I did Atkins back in the day. And so I know it works. But almost 4 years later, because I was restricting myself, the moment I would eat something, I would eat any type of carb, any type of trigger food, it would just send me into this world of binging. Even almost 4 years later, that was never any different. And so I reached a point in this journey where I was like, okay, something needs to change. Like, we obviously need to tackle this part. And I really felt like God was telling me to change things up. And it's been a while. It's been a while that I've been hearing that. But it's scary. It's a scary thing to change. But I reached a point where I was like, all right, we're going to do this because I'm really feeling it. I'm really feeling like this is the way to go. So working out in the morning, I gotta be more consistent with that. Just summer has just kind of gotten in the way of my consistency with that, just using it as an excuse, using summer as an excuse that I'm not working out, because that's all it is, right guys? It's excuses. It's definitely excuses. We can find time to work out, there's no doubt, but it has gotten in the way just with everything going on. But so I have to get back into that. But I was waking up in the morning and having a workout before I had my coffee, and it just changed the game for me as far as like energy levels throughout the day. I started my day out the way I wanted to, and it was just really good. And it makes you feel good. It makes you feel so much better about yourself. It also makes you want to eat better. When you start working out and you start exercising, you want to eat better because you don't want to do it for nothing, right? So one thing I wanted to share with you guys is that my whole life, my whole entire life, ever since I started eating, I have either been losing weight or gaining weight. That's it. My entire life, I've always been losing weight or gaining weight. And I'm very great at losing weight when I'm committed to it, and when I've got my mind made up and I know how to do it, I know what to do, and I have a lot of success with it. But I don't have a lot of success with finding a balance, and it really is about that. It's about finding a balance. And that was something that I had never mastered because I was always restricting myself. And that is how I always lost weight. I always lost weight through Atkins or low carb or keto, you know, like something that restricts you. It restricts you from the foods that you love. Because I always said I have a food addiction. I can't have my trigger foods. I can't eat those because it's going to make me binge. Well, yes, Steffi, when you restrict yourself from it for so long, it's going to make you binge. Absolutely. Because your brain remembers it. Once you start eating it again, and it's like, ooh, you want more and more and more and more. I have been playing around with this summer, and I've done it, guys. I have been maintaining my weight. I am not being super strict with myself. I'm not in like weight loss mode. Let's do it. Let's go, which I will be getting serious and like really doing it. But this summer, I am taking the time to really, truly learn how to live like this for the rest of my life. What is maintenance life going to look like for me? Am I going to be able to have certain foods once in a while and not completely blow it? Can I maintain my weight? And because this is all so new to me, I'm really taking this time to figure things out. I am learning so much about myself, but most importantly, I am learning how to love myself right where I'm at. And that is taking a long time. You know, like I struggle with insecurity. My words this year were security and confidence. Like I know that's an area that I really need to work on. And I've been working on that in therapy, talking to my therapist about it, because I really, really struggle with insecurity. And I think a lot of us do. Anyone with a weight problem, we all struggle with insecurity. And most times we turn to food to make us feel better. And it's this vicious cycle. And so we got to figure that out. We have to figure that piece out. And so this summer, I have had things going on. I have had vacations. I have had get-togethers with friends. We've had pool parties, and we've just had so much going on. And I have been able to maintain my weight. Now, when I went down to South Carolina, I completely overdid it. I just completely overdid it. I ended up getting up to 229 after South Carolina. So I did gain some water weight. Normally, when I come back from vacation, because I usually always gain weight on vacation, I always have that mindset where, oh, okay, it's vacation, we can eat what we want, we can do what we want. And then I come back from vacation and I'm like, okay, what do? We get super strict. We do the egg fast. We do carnivore. We do something super strict. Well, I didn't do that this time. And it was the first time I ever did something different after a vacation throughout the last 4 years. And it worked just the same. I wasn't strict. I just made better choices, you know? I made healthy choices and I focused on protein, getting protein in with every meal. And I am 224, so I ended up losing 5 pounds. And I haven't even been serious, guys. I have been eating what I want. And when I say eating what I want, that doesn't mean that I'm pigging out. That doesn't mean that I'm eating junk food every day, because that's not what I want. You know, that's the person that I used to be. That's who the old Steffi was. The one who ate junk food every single day, the one who binged, the one who gained weight. And that's not what I want. So when I say I'm eating what I want, I'm focusing on healthy foods 80% of the time. And then 20% of the time is kind of like my, oh, okay, well, If I want to have something here, then I can. I'm just controlling it. I'm controlling it. And so it's working, and I've been maintaining this weight the entire time. And so it just makes me so happy that I'm finally figuring this out. Another reason why I haven't filmed any videos is because I always feel like I have to have things figured out, or at least know exactly what I'm doing before I come to you guys and help you. And I feel like I'm still learning. I'm still learning what this is going to look like for me. I'm still learning like if this is even going to work for me. And I feel like I need to know that before coming on here and being like, okay, well, here's what's working for me. Let's do this together, you know? But I'm getting there. I'm figuring it out. And thankfully, everything that I wanted to happen is happening. Everything that I wanted to work is working, and that just makes me so incredibly happy because I'm so excited to share with you guys what my days are going to look like, what foods I am eating during the day, and I'm also tracking my food. I know, right, guys? I told you, I hate tracking. I hate tracking my food because I don't have the patience for it, or I'm just lazy. I don't want to take the time to actually track my food. But I've been doing it. I've been using MyFitnessPal to track my food, mainly because I want to make sure I'm getting my protein, but also just to kind of see where my calories are at, making sure that I'm eating enough, because I have been so used to fasting and I just have not been able to get enough protein. I haven't been able to get enough calories, and I need to start fueling my body, especially because I'm working out. So tracking my food is so important and something I have been sticking to. So I'm going to show you everything. I am going to show you exactly what my days look like, how much protein that I'm getting every day. I will share with you the leeway that I'm giving myself when it comes to food, and I'm also going to show you my workouts, and we are going to do this together, but when I have time to film and edit. So yeah, I just wanted to let you know that I'm actually doing this. I'm actually doing it. I'm maintaining my weight, and this is the first time in my entire life that I have been doing this. You know, because I think back after I had weight loss surgery, that was really the only time in my life that I felt like I lived with freedom when it came to food. It was also new because I just had weight loss surgery and I was committed. I was committed to the lifestyle. I was going to commit to anything that my doctor told me to commit to, and I did. And we focused on protein. Protein was super important, but there were no really restrictions. I mean, there was. Of course, we couldn't have as much sugar as I ate before, but who wants all that sugar anyway? But it didn't mean I couldn't have any, you know, like it was just limited. And so that's pretty much what my life is looking like now. However, I was losing weight at that time. I wasn't maintaining. So I have never gotten to a point in my life where I've maintained my weight. I still want to lose weight. I do. This channel is my journey to lose a total of 200 pounds. I mean, that's 174. Okay. So I do have some weight to lose. However, if I never lost another pound, I would be perfectly fine with that. I would be perfectly happy with myself because I have come so far, and I like the way I look. You know, I have a lot of excess skin, and I'm going to be getting skin removal surgery next year, and that's going to make a huge difference for me too. And it's going to take some weight off too. You know, I have a lot of pounds of skin on my body. So I'm just really trying to learn how to love myself right where I'm at, you know, and like, what is this life gonna look like? It's not just a weight loss journey. This is my health journey. You know, once I get to my goal, then what? Then what? I have to figure that out. And so everything's just kind of changing because I need to focus now on how am I going to beat this addiction? Do I even have a food addiction? I even ask myself that because alcoholics can't have a drink once a week, right? Drug addicts, they can't have any of their drugs once in a while, right? They're addicts. Do I believe in food addiction? Absolutely. But do I believe that we can control it? I think so. I honestly think it's possible for us to be able to have our certain trigger foods once in a while because, guys, I'm doing it. I'm doing it, and I'm maintaining my weight. And it makes me really happy because this is what my life is going to look like after I get to my goal. And I really needed to figure this out now before I did it. Because the next chapter is just creating those habits and staying consistent with it. And that is going to be the next chapter for me. Come fall, when I start filming again consistently, we're gonna just focus on creating those good healthy habits and sticking to them, and being consistent with them, maybe having challenges and ways to just really crush our goals. And I'm just really excited. I'm really excited about it because I'm in a really good place, and I just feel different. I feel different, and I honestly feel like this is when my breakthrough is going to happen. Like, once I figure out this next chapter, because I feel like this is the end chapter for me. You know, yeah, I'm still going to be losing weight, but I don't know. I've always been in a place where it's like I haven't been happy where I am. Like, I'll set a goal and I'll reach my goal, and then once I'm there, okay, what's the next goal? You know, I never ever took time to just embrace it. I never took time to just celebrate it and just be happy in the moment of how far I've come. I'm doing that now, and even though I'm not at my goal weight, I'm happy. I'm happy with myself. I'm happy with how far I've come. And that is really what we have to figure out, guys, because if we're not happy now, what makes you think you're going to be happy when you're at your goal weight? It's just a number on the scale. That's all it is. And it's not about the number. It's not about the number. It's about your habits. It's about your actions. It's about your choices that you're making daily. And it's about the way that you feel about yourself now. And if you're not happy with yourself, work on it every day to become better, but also appreciate the good things about yourself. And if you've come a long way, if you've had success, appreciate that, celebrate that, be proud of yourself. Stop comparing yourself to others and start comparing yourself to the person you were before. We have to work on that. We have to work on our self-image. It's very important because it really will stand in the way of our success. All right, guys, so that's the update for you. I know I'm kind of like all over the place, but that's because I haven't filmed in forever, and I feel like I've just so much to talk to you guys about. But I'm excited to show you. I'm excited to show you exactly what my days will look like just when I have some time to film and edit. But I hope you guys are all having a fantastic summer. I miss you guys. I miss YouTube. I miss filming. So I can't wait to get back into it. It's gonna be really good, and it's just gonna be the next chapter of this journey. And I'm so excited to do this with you guys. I'm so excited to share everything that I'm learning with you guys. And yeah, we'll be doing it together. Yeah, I kind of still don't know what I'm doing, but I'm figuring it out. You know, I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring out what this is going to look like for me. And yeah, I'm excited. All right, guys, if you are still watching right now, comment down below a bunch of fire emojis because it is freaking hot. We are having a hot summer up here in Maine, and I'm sure my southern friends are even hotter. So put a bunch of fire emojis if you're still watching. I appreciate you guys, those of you who watch my videos all the way through. Just love you guys. All right, I will see you at the next video. I don't know when that will be, but it will definitely be before the fall. I will be updating you guys again. All right, guys, have a blessed week. Stay safe and choose health. Bye. This channel, oh my gosh, I haven't made a video in forever. I forgot what I say. I hope it's not too bright. Let's see. I started my channel.